warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Keyla Althafunnisa Mahira Husin. Today, I would like to tell you a story with the title, The Legend of Ruai Bird. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom in West Kalimantan. The king had 7 daughters. The queen had passed away. The king didn't want to remarry. The 7 daughters were beautiful. However, the youngest daughter was the most beautiful. She also had the kindest. She often helped other people. Her sisters were very much different. They were lazy. They also had bad attitude. They cruel to other people. The king knew about his daughters' behaviors. He often advised his older daughters to behave. He often advised his older daughters to behave like the youngest daughters. Sadly, they never listened to the king's advice. They hate their younger sisters because the king often praised her good behaviors. The older daughters often did terrible things to the younger sisters. They often hit her. She was very sad. She often cried. She could not tell it to her father because her sisters always intimidated. They would hit her even harder if she told their father. One day, the king asked all her daughters to meet him. My daughters, I'm going to the neighboring kingdom. I'll go for several months. While I'm gone, my youngest daughters will rule the kingdom. Do you understand? Asked the king. What, father? Why you always trust the kingdom rule to the youngest? Did you not believe me, father? Said the older daughters. You and your other sister were not fixed to lead my kingdom. You were lazy. You cruel to other people. My people scared of you. Said the king. Do you know what happened after that? The older daughters were angry. They were very upset because their father always trusts the kingdom rule to the youngest. After the king left, they planned something bad. Do you know what they planned? They planned to get rid of their younger sisters. They pretended to be nice to her. The younger sister was so happy. Finally, her older sisters were nice to her. The older daughters asked her to go fishing. They asked to go batu or stone cave. There were a river flowing inside the cave, and there were a lot of fish in that river. The youngest sister was so happy. When they finally arrived at the cave, she didn't know that her sisters were going something better. Hurry up, let's go inside the cave. You can find a lot of fish inside the cave, said the older daughters. The youngest was so eager. As she went inside the cave, she didn't know that her sisters stayed outside the cave. They kept on asking her to go inside the cave. She kept on walking until she was lost. She was calling out her sisters. Sisters, sisters, where are you? I'm scared. Said the youngest sisters. But they did not respond. She didn't understood that her sisters didn't want her to rule the kingdom anymore. Do you know what happened after that? She was very sad. She cried. Suddenly, an old woman came. Do you know who is she? She was a holy woman. she was meditating at the cave. She changed her tears into eggs. Don't worry, I could help you. You can go back to the kingdom, but you have changed into a bird. I name you Roy Bird. After that, brood these eggs. After they hatch, they will accompany you, said the old woman. She grinned. Slowly, she changed into a beautiful bird and fly to the sky. And after all the eggs were hatched, they went back to the king. They all stayed at the tree near the kingdom. They all saw how the king punished the older sisters. The end. The moral of the fellows is envy is very bad. It can lead to bad things, even to our own family or relative. Rasulullah SAW ordered us to stay away from envy. Rasulullah SAW said, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iyyakumul hasada fa innal hasada ya'kulul hasanati kama ta'kulun naru hatoba. Which means stay away from envy, because envy is goodness, like fires it's firewood. Hadis riwayat Abu Daud. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.